Good morning and welcome to Fridays. We made it to the end of the week and I welcome you to Mindful Mornings with Minnassa. I am Minnassa, your resource for mindful living, and what a week it has been for me. Trapped basically in my beautiful, gorgeous, loving house because here in Tennessee, or on the west side of Tennessee, we had snow from Canada. Thank you, Canadians, or cold air from Canada, and then warm air coming up from Mexico. And together we've had ice, snow, sleet, all those things. We weren't able to travel, but it has been a blessing and great for me because by changing my schedule, I was going to be home those days anyway. So I'm very grateful for that. Grateful for my beautiful guest host, Cheyenne, and for having a wonderful time. I want to get the name of her show correct. Of her YouTube channel. I had a great time with Heather talking about crystals and the divine feminine and about women in the world with Heather on Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. It has been a wonderful week. I'm glad to bring it to a close with all of you. And so today, or actually on the 1st, we began Black History Month. And I want to celebrate Black History Month, which Black history is celebrated in my life 365 days a year. But as we come to this month, celebrating Black History Month, I got this goddess, Atete, speaking about worthiness and to be reminded that we are all worthy of love, of being valued, accepted, and it begins with ourselves. But for me and my siblings here in the African diaspora, we have been disvalued and mistreated and lied about in history, in our history books, and still how we're represented oftentimes. And so I thought today, on this theme of worthiness and celebrating Black History Month, that our reading today would come from the one, the only, the mighty Maya Angelou. And I would read today, "Still I Rise." You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like the moons and like suns, with the certainty of the tides. Just like hopes springing high, still I rise. Do you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind the nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. And there's not much more to add to this amazing poem by this beautiful woman, that all of us, those of us who are of African descent, remembering that the past is just that we will look at that not with shame, but knowing that what was meant to break us did not, and we still stand here today, rising. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend.